Hi guys, it's me again, Peter, and I want to talk about my personal experience with my health as an update and also some positive criticism towards Bulgaria. A couple of days ago, let's say 5 days ago, I had a major heart attack and I almost died. Uh, Emergency came here and they took me to Yambul. Yambul is not the nearest place, but you see the thing in the emergency that when they are closer to you, they have always a fixed destination they have to bring you to. For example, I'm living quite near, well, let's say 1 hour from the Turkish and the Greek border in Bulgaria. For 9 years, I'm in Bulgaria. And the first town that I should be taken to would be Radnevo or Stara Zagora. But because the emergency is just a couple of kilometers or whatever you like to call it, a mile away from the other emergency service, first aid, they will bring me to Yambul. Well, I just posted in Yambul on the reviews that if you want to die, then please go to Yambul because this hospital, I think it's made in the time of Christopher Columbus or Bonaparte, probably. That's why he lost Waterloo. If you entering the first emergency, you get quite a nice treatment, but it's just a general. After that, they will transfer you to the right department of the hospital. They even speak English, some of them. And I have nothing against Bulgaria. In fact, I love Bulgaria. And that's why I'm living here in 9 years, you know, as a journalist. And, I came here and I bought 4.5 years ago my own house, renovated it, and I love it. I love each day in Bulgaria. But I'm seriously doubting, that license that were given to hospitals should be, prolonged, should be renewed. I think some of the hospitals I have experience with should not even have the license. They are butchers. They are really butchers. Let me tell you the story. In March, I had problems with arrhythmia, but the biggest problem, the largest problem, it was my gallbladder. And I got so much pain and such a high temperature that my neighbor called the emergency service. And that was my first experience with Yambul General Hospital. I was taken in there for 4 or 5 days on infuse and things like that, and a lot of tests, and nothing came out. After that, they just told me, we don't know. Probably you have to go to another hospital. They don't have any transport for that. You have to arrange that for yourself. So I called my GP. Thanks God, he's a great guy. And he works in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria, and he arranged everything for me. My heart stopped during the entrance protocol. They put you in all kinds of, uh, tests, laboratory tests, blood, urine, everything, things. And my heart stopped from 144 beats per minute to 0. Thanks God, it started again after 20, 30 seconds. So here we are. I'm not a ghost. So, and here we are, guys. They told me, that first they have to fix my heart. As they told me, you need urgent surgery. The gallbladder should be removed. Well, a day later, they gave me 20% chance to stay alive because it's already exploded. That's due to that Yambul. That took me, you know, around almost a week for nothing inside. And it was just, I could even have a normal gallbladder still inside when they would treat me on the right methods. They didn't. Okay. So the year has passed almost. And 5 days ago, I had a heart attack, a stroke, good one, big one. And yes, the emergency came after half hour. That's the driving times, because you have on the road towards me, you have more holes than on the moon and Jupiter and Mars together. Exactly. So they took me to the cardiology department, put me some test. Doctors don't tell you anything. They just told me that I had a heart attack. That's all. No result from the blood whatsoever. No showing the electrocardiograms they took. They put you in an X-ray, I don't know what, ultrasound, things like that, but no result. So I told them, listen, in September I had very good experience with the hospital in Plovdiv, with a great, a great doctor, surgeon, cardiologist, and the guy is speaking English, which is, I speak Bulgarian, but, not perfect. So it's nice to have somebody speaking in English to you. Yeah, right. So you understand a little bit more about your health situation. There, even the young assistants, they are becoming a cardiologist. Not a word of English. I lived, for example, in former Yugoslavia. They call it now North Macedonia. It is a law that all students in the medical faculty should learn foreign languages, at least English. Right? Here? No. No. And I was reading some reports, some reviews on Google about Yambul, and they didn't get very high rating. Even people claimed that their partner died, husband, wife. So yesterday, I should go out. Yesterday, for me, it was Saturday, right? So I thought, that I had the permission to go out. First of all, I wanted to go out because I felt sick during the evening and had a very nice guy in the same room. And he called up on the nurse to come and check my blood pressure, check what is wrong, because I really felt bad. They didn't even come. Can you imagine? If my body, the day before yesterday, if my body didn't, do the needed things to recover, I would be dead. I would be dead. After 4 o'clock, there are no doctors anymore. Can you imagine? People with heart problems and there is no doctor on duty. In the weekend, no doctor. So on Friday, I said to the doctor, listen, guys, it's not working out. I want to go to Plovdiv, to my own cardiologist. I trust him. He did the stand before already. Very nice guy. And highly recommended by hundreds and hundreds of patients. So I said, okay, you can check out. We'll prepare you the papers and everything. I checked. I waited. By the way, the nurses don't say, good morning. What you in there? But then the other night we have to take your blood pressure. Like this, they're talking. They have absolutely, you're there, a cow, or even less. That is a slaughterhouse, Yambul. It should be on the world blacklist. I'm preparing, by the way, a court case. I'm going to prepare, because there should be more hospitals like these ones on Yambul that have higher death rates. I'm calling upon journalists, support, and if you have any heart, you know that I'm kind, that I care. I'm also a volunteer of the Creative Society. I care for people. But I'm afraid that a lot of people are dying unneeded because nobody checks. Nobody checks. Nobody in the world checks. Bulgaria is a member of the European Union. They should have quite a similar kind of standard minimum. Listen, first of all, I'm a journalist. I'm going to check. And I want other journalists to come, wherever they are. We have to check the facts per hundreds of people coming in the hospital, let's say with heart problems. How many people died? Then compare it with other hospitals. And then we can, save a lot of human lives. Here in Bulgaria, at least, we can save human lives. So if you are for saving human life, support me. Share this video. Follow me, please. Because, listen, I'm on borrowed time. While I'm speaking, I have problems with the heart. And probably Tuesday, I will be admitted in Plovdiv for a major surgery, for a major bypass. They will take something, the vein from my leg and to make the bypass in order to have a chance to stay alive. So guys, please help me do this research together. It will give me energy and will give me hope that at least we will help people, patients. Patients should have rights. Patients should be treated with respect. Yesterday, because I left, they wanted to call the police upon me like a criminal because I had to pay. And I told them, give me a paper, and I'll pay. Yeah, a doctor should sign it. Okay, then call a doctor. There is no doctor here. Shouting to me, shouting. They even locked me up. There was one assistant there for cleaning. And I said, open the door. With my big body, she opened the door and I left. And my neighbor, thanks God I have good neighbors, he came to pick me up with his car. He stopped all his work and he came to pick me up. So I have a good lawyer in Plovdiv, because also they stopped 3 months of payment because of sick leave I'm having. So in the 3 months I don't have bills, right? I don't have to pay for internet, electricity, for food. Yeah, they just stopped. They said, we sent you a letter and that's it. Letter never received. Guys, support me. Things must change in Bulgaria. Or to throw them outside and stop all the fundings for health. Someone has to wake up. We have to bring this to Ombudsman in Bulgaria and to the European Union at the same time. Thank you for watching me. Please follow me and share this. Thank you very much. God bless.